talking about that
routines.
tech and the Levi jacket. Yesterday was Levi Strauss Day.
No way.
Really?
I didn't even know. I mean, how do they get their own day? I mean,
Well, I suppose if
doesn't
you've
make
been
sense.
making denim jeans for 300 years.
Yeah, why? So, what about the
Yeah.
other denim and clothing manufacturers? What about
Can you
like,
remember when you were in primary school that you used to have those readers that you had to, I don't know if you ever had that, where you had to, it was like I can remember it was like a box, okay? And it was different colors depending on what reading level you were on. And so you would go there, and as you progress through them, you would go and get the next one. And it would be like a folder, and you'd bring it out, and it would be like a comprehension, and then you would have to answer the questions based on that, that thing that you just read.
Yeah.
Out of all the ones that I did in all my life, the only one I ever remember was the story about Levi Strauss.
That's interesting.
Because one of the stories was how Levi Strauss started.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
And
that
that's
was
the
like
only-
in primary school, or
Yeah, in primary school.
that's
I
pretty.
was going to say,
Jeez,
this
I
is
can't remember what I
this
had
is like
for
halfway through
breakfast
high
yesterday.
school.
Yeah, no, I can't remember. I can't remember what I had for breakfast yesterday, but I can remember reading the Levi Strauss story when I was
That's
in
amazing.
grade, I don't know, what's it, standard 5, grade 7, whatever.
So
Oleg
talk
is
about
distracting
augmented
me.
reality.
Yeah.
Today is Pokemon Day.
That's cool.
Again, why do they have a day?
Pokemon Day.
Did you guys ever play Pokemon?
Well, like Pokemon Go
Or what?
is
Yeah.
is you linked with maps and yeah.
And this is one thing that I've heard during the week. I was reminded of this, that if you do not pay for a service, like if you don't pay to play Pokemon Go, you are the product. You understand what that means?
No.
Well, if you're not paying for something, right, then you are the product. You are the thing that they are selling.
That
So like
doesn't
Google
make any
Maps,
sense.
like Google Maps, right? You get Google Maps for free, right? So you don't pay
Right.
for it,
Yeah.
but you are the product because you are generating
Revenue.
data that they are then using and on selling. Okay, and the same thing with Pokemon Go, right? What they were doing with Pokemon Go is that you were then going and gathering data for them by going to all these different places.
That's pretty neat. I have to admit, that's pretty clever.
Yeah. Because
I don't like being
there
called
was
a
another
product.
game. There was another game
Cell phone game.
before Pokemon Go. What was it called? It was Inno something.
It's that game where you had to go and capture stuff.
Yes,
in
and
the
you were
map
fighting.
and you had to fight people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know which one you're talking
The
about.
data that was gathered there, they used for Pokemon Go.
You serious?
Yeah. So
That's
all
pretty
the
impressive.
like the geo tagging data,
Yeah, yeah.
they then reuse that in Pokemon Go.
But it's pretty, like, you have to admit, it's a pretty cool concept for the game. Obviously, like...
Well, I don't know. They put Pokemons on the railway lines. So
Ooh.
yeah, kind of good idea, but it's
I mean, so when
it's
that
not quite
stuff,
there.
It's pretty safe for us. Our trains don't go very often.
yeah. But I mean, you heard stories about people getting knocked over by cars and all that because they were so busy engrossed in the Pokemon Go app that
Yeah,
they
yeah.
would like walk over across,
Yeah.
across the road or something like that.
People
without
walking
checking.
off the cliffs and stuff like
Well,
that.
it was quite funny because it caused an increase in traffic problems because parents wanting to help their kids catch as many Pokemons used to drive and collect the Pokemons as they drove, right? But of course, if multiple people are doing the same thing, the Pokemon disappears and they have to keep driving around the same area until it reappears.